Jet Nation, not unlike the Jets, I have no idea where I am. None. I've been driving for about 3.5 hours from Seattle. I'm heading east, and there's a cool looking bridge and some cliffs. I'm in like a canyon. Can you even see it? Yeah, I don't know. But we're gonna talk about the positives of the game last week. There are many, and we're gonna get into it when I get to where I'm going. Stick around. All right, Jet Nation. Well, here I am. I found a place to camp. You see right there behind me, that is the Snake River. So I'm on the Oregon side. What you see over there is Idaho, and that's where the brand Ore-Ida comes from. Did you ever know that? Oregon, Idaho. Potato chips or French fries, whatever it is they do. So that's where I am. I found a place to be, and I've been thinking about these terrible, embarrassing Jets for much of my travels. I listened to a little bit of Matt O'Leary's Just Jets podcast, and he doesn't sound like he's in any better mood than I am. But, like I said in the opening of this video, which I found out later was in the Yakima Valley or something like that, there are some positives to talk about. It's hard to see them, but if you know where to look, you can find them. So let's do that, and then we'll talk a little bit about my thoughts concerning the Indianapolis game. So the first thing I'll say is this. Isn't it nice to know that Quinnen Williams is on the team? Isn't that good? Poor kid. He was already written off by so many of us as a bust. He had one season getting acclimated to the NFL, playing with a high ankle sprain, playing through injury, I might add, having a quiet first week in 2020, and came out this week against the San Francisco 49ers like gangbusters. Now, he had 2 sacks, 4 tackles for a loss, and I think he had 4 interceptions or something like that. But what did he have? 7 tackles, 4 tackles for a loss, and 2 sacks. Welcome to the team, Quinnen Williams. We're happy to see you. So my thoughts, I predicted Quinnen Williams will get 8.5 sacks this year, in addition to, I think I might have said 12 tackles for a loss. I have to go back because I don't forget it. I don't remember a damn thing I say half the time. But 8.5 sacks are going to come. He already has 2. Let's see how he plays against Phillip Rivers this weekend. They have quite the offensive line. There's a bunch of big old beefcake stud muffins that they have. Let's see how Quinnen Williams does against them. I'd love to see another sack. In truth, I'm almost more excited about the TFLs. They get me pumped up when they're trying to run the ball and our guy busts through the line and tackle. I like that kind of stuff. So that's one good positive. Quinnen Williams, the number 3 overall pick just 2 years ago, is showing up in a big way. Now, positive number 2. Positive number 2. It's been a long day, Jet Nation. Positive number 2 is that Mekhi Becton is an absolute animal. Now, let's remember, boom or bust. That's what we said about this guy. A lot of us wanted him. A lot of us didn't want him. We wanted either Tristan Wirfs or Wills or Andrew Thomas. As we know, 2 of those guys were off the board anyway, so it boiled down to Tristan Wirfs and Mekhi Becton. I'm sorry I'm moving around a lot. I'm literally standing on a rubble pile here. I didn't pick a good spot to do this, and I'm running out of daylight, so I wanted to get this in before too long. So, sorry about that. You hear all the rubble? That's what I'm standing. And so, Mekhi Becton, game 1, had a very good game. Did give up a sack, gave up a pressure or 2. But you could see it. He was an animal. In the San Francisco game, he was even better. Many pancake blocks. And there's that one video that's becoming somewhat of a viral clip of Mekhi Becton, is when he absolutely pancakes the defensive end, gets up, starts pointing at the ground while yelling. Everybody knows what he's saying. He's saying, get the hell over here and run the ball behind me. I will clear the pass. Baldy called it Highway 77. The negative side of that is Gase continues to run up the A gap, won't consider the B or C. And that's kind of what we're watching. But I'm not going to get into the negatives. Everybody knows about the negatives. So Mekhi Becton, if this guy can stay healthy, we have a real one on our hands here. And I'm going to say this. This is positive 2B, okay? Van Roten's having a tough time. Love him. Like his whole story coming here and all that sort of stuff, but he's having a tough time. Alex Lewis, on the other hand, is pretty solid so far. I'm going to tell you right now, by the end of the season, Clark is going to be our starting right guard, and we're going to like what we see. He's another one. He's another animal, very, very developed mean streak, let's say. So he has a lot to bring to the table, and he's going to do that for us. So that's a little bit of positive. Brace yourself. Get ready. Just look forward to it. Clark will be starting at right guard before we know it. He's got to get healthy first, these damn guys. But I have a feeling that that's what we're going to see, and it'll be a good development for us. Now, let's get into the third positive. It's a little bit lesser of a positive than the previous two, but it's a positive nonetheless. Lamichael Pirine made it into the game. 3 carries. He had a 5.7 yard average, if I remember correctly. Now, that's not, any reason to throw a party or anything like that, but it's nice to see him healthy enough to get in the game. And this week, we might be able to see a little bit more of him. He's got young legs, man, and he is a mean runner. He runs hard. He's a downhill runner. He gets the tough yardage. He likes to carry people on his back. And let me tell you something. I watched a lot of this guy. He doesn't have that 40 speed. He doesn't have it. But when he's in the game, watch his tape. You can see him pulling away from guys more than the press likes you to think. Lamichael Pirine is going to be a good addition. He was a good pick, and I liked seeing him actually get in. So it's like, to me, I look at Lamichael Pirine getting in the game as the beginning of these injuries starting to kind of come around and come back onto the field for us. So we're going to see Mims, we're going to see Clark, we're going to see Zuniga, we're going to see Cager and all these other guys come back in, because the injuries are going to start being in our past, being behind us. And Lamichael Pirine, to me, signifies the beginning of that process, and that is a damn good positive. So let's talk about the game ahead. Now, I got to tell you, I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I try to shoot straight. I try to just give you what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, how I see it. I'm wrong a whole bunch, but this is the struggle. This is my moral dilemma right now. I'm really wondering if I want the Jets to win. Now, I'll explain. Of course I want the Jets to win. I want the Jets to win every damn game. But if we win this game, if we beat the team that made Kirk Cousins look like a high school quarterback, I think he had 100 yards or something like that. If we come out and beat them with the squad that we have, don't forget, Fant just got hurt. He's not playing. McGovern doesn't look like he's playing. Perryman, Crowder, Bell, they're all not playing. Mims, none of these guys are playing. So if our squad can come out, our B team and C team can come out and beat the Colts, what does that say about Adam Gase? I got to tell you, I'm telling you right now, I'm done. Adam Gase would have to bring us directly to the Super Bowl for me to ever think that he's worth a shit. Again, I'm done with him. I supported him. I never wanted him, as you guys know. I didn't like what he was doing. I've said it on these videos. I've said it in Jet Nation forums. But I'm supporting him. I'm done supporting Adam Gase. Of course, I want the Jets to win, but I'm wondering if losing isn't actually a faster track to getting Adam Gase out of here. Who's going to run our offense, people ask. Jim Bob Cooter has been an offensive coordinator before. It's not a problem. Jefferson can be his assistant or what. You know what I mean? Like, we have coaches, man. Greg Williams has been a head coach before. We have these coaches. We're fine. Adam Gase is the problem, and we know why. These press conferences, his answers the last couple weeks, last week in particular, I don't even have an explanation for it, the things he's saying and doing. So, let me ask you guys, do you want to beat the Colts, or do you want to look like turds? So Adam Gase, we have a sure thing that this guy's going to get fired after the week 4 or something like that. Week 6. It's tough. it's tough because I'll be rooting for the damn Jets to win. If Michael P. Ryan's running down the sideline looking like Mostert, I'll be cheering, bet your ass on it. But I don't know. I'm hearing a little voice in here. It's almost like at the end of the season when I start rooting for losses for the draft pick. It's happening, game 3. I'm already doing this stuff. So anyway, I wanted to dump that on you guys, somewhat of in a therapeutic fashion. Get it off my chest, see what you guys think, let me know. I'm excited for the game. Don't forget, we do our live stream. I might even be doing the live stream while traveling this week. It's going to be a wacky week, I tell you. But I'm driving down to Lake Powell that day. I'll be leaving Salt Lake City, and I'm driving down to Lake Powell. So I might have to bring you guys on the road with me. And we'll do it on the road with GreenBean live stream. So don't forget, Jet Nation YouTube is where the live streams happen. Don't forget, Tuesday nights I'm at Jets Talk 24/7 with Ryan and Matt O'Leary and whoever, whatever other guests Ryan brings on. We had Hashtag Sports and the Giants guy, I forget his name, with all respect. Joe Blewett from X Factor and all that. So we're doing that every Tuesday night. Matt O'Leary and Ryan check in at halftime. I have a series of other guests. I think I might even have the Jet Nation 2020 captain coming on board for this one. And I'll let you know. But guys, like and subscribe. Give me some support. I love doing this with you guys. I love talking to you. You guys get me through it. I mean that. Fucking go Jets.